Sorry, George.
George?
George?
George does not know where Mr. Dinosaur is. Oh dear, maybe this game is getting a little too rough.
Sorry, George.
Don't worry, George. Daddy will get the... Peppa, you mustn't play so roughly with George. He's only little. Oh dear, Peppa, you shouldn't tease George like that.
Sorry, George.
Oh dear, George is scared of his own reflection.
Oh, silly George. He falls on the ground.
Oh dear, George's dinosaur ice lolly has melted and fallen on the ground.
Never mind, George.
It's yummy.
Oh, now, George.
Oh dear, maybe the dinosaur wasn't quite that fierce, Daddy Pig.
Oh dear, Peppa has pushed George too high. George does not like being up high.
Peppa?
The frame is quite high. George does not like being up high.
Sorry, George.
It is a bit too high for George.
Don't worry, George.
Oh dear, George does not want to be a worm. He wants to be a butterfly. Oh dear, George is too little to catch the ball.
Never mind, George.
Oh dear, George is frightened.
Don't be frightened, George. That's not...
Daddy! Mommy!
Go.
Dinosaur!
George has left Mr. Dinosaur behind.
Oh, George.
We've lost Polly. Grandpa... Dinosaur!
George does not like sharing.
Richard, let George hold the dinosaurs now.
Richard does not like sharing either.
What's all this crying about?
Oh dear, this game has not gone very well. Peppa and George love making sandcastles.
No, George, don't be upset.
No, the wind has blown George's hat off.
Don't worry, George. Daddy Pig will catch your hat.
And you missed it.
Never mind, George. You can see Cuckoo next time.
George has missed Cuckoo again.
Never mind, George.
Leo Lion. George, remember.
Why don't you put just one foot into the water? Maybe you should try the other foot.
Maybe George should try both feet.
Oh dear, Richard has dropped his watering can into the pool.
Don't be frightened, George.
Mr. Dinosaur.
Mr. Dinosaur is George's favourite toy.
Peppa, you can't give away Mr. Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
I think the baby's too little to play with dinosaurs. Peppa, the baby is much too little to play ball games.
It can't eat cookies.
George likes cookies.
Maybe it can have one cookie.
Oh dear, George liked being the baby piggy.
Oh,
This tree house is for girls only.
What's wrong?
Why is Richard crying? Me.
Peppa is making a funny face.
Don't worry, George. It's only Peppa.
And George feels a bit left out.
Oh, sorry, George. Bull boy.
Oh dear, George doesn't like this game.
The sleepover is only for big girls. Oh, they're so sweet and little. You look funny, George.
George does not think it is funny.
And the rainbow is gone.
Don't worry, George.
Only pretty things are allowed in fairyland.
What's all this crying about?
George and Richard.
Finds it hard to wait his turn.
Oh dear.
To wait his turn.
Yes, George is little. So
Oh dear, it is a bit too high for George.
Don't worry, George.
Playground.
Don't worry, George.
Oh dear, George doesn't want to leave Mr. Bull.
We're going to the playground.
It's time to go home.
Oh dear, George doesn't want to go home yet.
Oh, Mr. Bull must have finished and gone home.
George, Richard and Edmund haven't found any eggs.
I wonder where...
What's that sound?
Is it a car alarm?
Is it a fire engine?
No, it's baby Alexander.
Hello, Peppa. Hello, George. Hello, Cousin Chloe.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Uncle Pig. Hello.
Hello, Auntie Pig.
You remember baby Alexander, don't you, Peppa?
We guess. I'm guessing he's hungry.
Peppa, would you like to help feed Alexander?
Yes, please. You're out. You're out. Richard and Edmund are out. So Zaza... Mummy, musical statues is over.
Lovely. Now it's time for Pass the Parcel.
Yay! No, George. That is Zaza's medal.
Edmund has won.
Mummy, Pass the Parcel is finished.
Lovely. Now it's time for food.
Hooray!
Oh, the helpers have taken all the seats.
This is Edmund's party, remember? The helpers can eat after the little ones.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's very quick.
George has changed his mind.
Oh, dear George.
But we want to play here.
Oh dear, there is not enough room in the sandpit for more than 4 countries.
Both. We've got baby twins.
Wow!
You might lose them.
You're playing with the...
Mr. Dinosaur does not have a tail anymore.
Poor George.
Baby Alexander is awake. Peppa and George are awake.
What's that noise? It's the vacuum cleaner.
Why are you vacuuming at night?
We're not disturbing you, are we?
What? Oh, no.
Baby Alexander is awake.
Why is Auntie Pig playing a trumpet?
To get Alexander...
That's baby Alexander's room.
Ah.
The light has woken baby Alexander. It's all right. I've got the vacuum cleaner.
I've got the trumpet.
Stop! Stop! I remember another quiet way we used to get George to sleep.
Oh, yes! We drove him around in the car. I'll get the car started.
Don't